Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about should you use corner render or Enscape. So these powerful rendering software are powerful, and they're also commonly used in the industry. But today I'm going to give you my personal recommendation on what I've used a few years ago of using Enscape and corner render. So I think it would be better to add this to this video so to get more information valuable delivered to you. Now, please stick around to the end if you want to save yourself time, money, and frustration. Now, first let's talk about the overview. So corner render is a high quality, so physically based render engine. It's all about photorealism. And if you're working in 3D S Max or Cinema 4D, and you want some like amazing renders, jaw-dropping realism, portfolio level renders with realistic lighting, models, materials, textures, etc., then Corona is built for that. Enscape, on the other hand, is more of a real-time render and visualization tools, and it integrates directly into SketchUp, Revit, Rhino, ArchiCAD, and even Vectorworks. I don't think it works for 3ds Max, so because it's a different modeling software. And the biggest selling point of Enscape is speed, and it's designed for architects and designers who need instant feedback and also fast visualization for clients. So that's for overview. So number one would be render quality. Now, when it's come to pure render quality, corner render takes the crown. So top notch. So it gives you soft, natural lighting, artificial lighting, accurate reflection, and photorealism that's hard to beat. And if your goal is marketing your portfolio, marketing your 3D visualization imagery, high-end visuals, even that looks like a professional photo shoot, then Corona is the better option. And Enscape did improve a lot over the years, but it's not quite the same level as Corona render. So you can get good looking images quickly by side with Corona, but you will notice the difference between Corona and Enscape. When it's used with shadows, materials, textures, lighting, you see the massive difference between Enscape and Corona render. So that's for render quality. Now, number two would be speed and workflow. So this is where Enscape really shines. So it gives you real-time rendering, meaning you can walk through your design instantly, you can make quick changes and immediately see results. If you're working with clients and you need to iterate fast, like design concept, design review, design iteration, etc., Enscape is a lifesaver. So you can export animation and VR experiences very quickly in Enscape. So corner render, on the other hand, while faster than offline renders like V-Ray used to be, I've talked more about V-Ray in my previous video, you can have a look at that. It takes time. So corner render takes time, but it can create high resolution images. It really depends on your PC spec and how heavy your model is. So it can take between minutes or even hour on rendering your model. Like I said, again, depends on how heavy your model, and your specs, your PC specification, laptop specification. So that is why it is more suited for the final presentation rather than live clients meetings. So if you want like your images to do the marketing for you, then corner render is the best one. Now number three, ease of use. So both of the tools are easy to learn compared to other software, but Enscape is basically just plug and play, and you install it, you just hit the render button and boom, and you're working around with your project. So very little setup is needed. So Enscape is much easier than corner render. But corner render is known for beginner friendly, something especially compared to something like V-Ray, but because it's geared toward high quality import, you spend more time tweaking materials, lightings, render settings that gets to photo view results. So there are extra steps in corner render than Enscape. If you don't mind about extra steps in corner render, but you do care about the results, then stick to corner render. If you don't, but if you really kind of like stop to time, or you don't really have time to render, then then Enscape. And also, if you want simplicity, then Enscape is good to go. Now, number 4, cost and compatibility. So cost is another factor. Enscape works as a subscription model. It's great if you're already using SketchUp, Revit, or Rhino, or even Vectorworks and ArchiCAD, but it doesn't really support 3ds Max and Cinema 4D, like I said before. Corner Render, on the other hand, is mainly tied to 3ds Max and Cinema 4D. So your choice really depends on what base software you're using. So it really depends on your model software you're using. If you're using SketchUp, then you can use Enscape. If you're using 3ds Max, then you have to use Corner Render. So Enscape does not work with 3ds Max, and SketchUp does not work with Corner Render. So you have to kind of like figure out how you want to do it. Yes, so it really depends on the modeling software. If an architect who lives with Revit or SketchUp, Enscape integrates seamlessly, so it's very good. And if you're a visualization artist in 3ds Max, then Corner is a natural fit. Now, number 5 would be my recommendation. That's the final one. Use Enscape if you're an architect, designer, or anyone who wants to show quick renders, interactive design iteration. It's perfect for a live walkthrough, client meeting, when speed is more important than perfect realism. And if you're going to be using Corner Render, if you're aiming for marketing visuals, portfolio works, or high-end renders where photorealism matters the most, it's for those polished images that sell a project or impress a client or impress whatever tutor you have, maybe university or something. Corner Render is the best for end results. Enscape is the best for iteration, design reviews, design concept, etc. Now, in conclusion of this video, is Enscape is kind of like a fast sport car, so it gets you there quickly. It looks good enough and it's super fun to drive. But Corner Render is kind of like a luxury vehicle, so it takes longer to build, but the finish and attention detail are unbeatable. For example, let's say you've got a fast sport car, let's say like I don't know, Formula 1, for example. Everybody knows everybody knows Formula 1. It's the fastest one, so you can kind of like use it straight away. But Corner Render, like luxury, let's say like Lamborghini or Range Rover or any other, maybe Bugatti, any other expensive luxury cars, right? Rolls Royce is one of them as well. If you want like high quality things, then you want to go for Corner Render. Now, my personal recommendation is, if you can, use both. Many professionals actually combine both of them, so Enscape for quick design presentation and Corner for beauty rendering shots. So what about you? Do you use Enscape or Corner Render? Or maybe both? So you can let me know down in the comments which software engine you use, and it'll be very interesting. Now, obviously, this comes to the end of this video. I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe so it can help the algorithm to reach more people like you, so I can help a lot of people as I can. If you're interested in coaching with me, I will leave a link down below. And if you do also have any question, you can let me know down in the comments below. I will try to answer every question, and also I will leave my message open on Instagram if you have any question, if you want to talk to me personally. So yeah, Thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said again, please like, comment and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one.